Oh my god, I hate when that happens. I really hate when that happens because it just, I don't know, it just, ticks me off quite a bit. But what can you do? Just gonna wait for a few people to come in. For a couple of people here, so we'll be back. But I always hate that. But what can you do? Let me just get my chat and we'll get started here. But anyway, we have the finals between Chuck Norris and Daniel Bryan. And I'm just trying to save my throat as much as I can for the remainder, for not only this match, but also for any bonus matches here. And we have Shulky, even though it doesn't show on the screen there. Anyway, you run back in. Awesome. Awesome. I hope it's not doing that glitch where it doesn't show the comments. Oh, there you go. Runs back in. Awesome. Well, thank you, Shulky, for sticking around. I appreciate it, my friend. And so I appreciate that. I don't know who else is going to be coming back, but I just hate that. I just hate it when it does that. But I guess Frozen Rage must have froze the stream, I guess. But it's no problem. Aw, thank you. Just gonna wait at least another minute or so, and we'll get started, even if it is just the two of us. But anyway, yeah, the plan for the week is the next show that I do. It's gonna be next week, and it will be the Super Show known as. And I'll just type it in the chat there. Starcade 85. Maybe 3 just wrestling. Oh, you just messaged Wrestling Mama? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I mean, you didn't have to, but I appreciate that. But yeah, Starcade 85 is the next Super Show that we'll be doing, and we'll be going back to 1985, hosted by Starcade, or by Jim Crockett Promotions, who hosted it at the time in real life. And thank you for the celebration. Yay! Awesome. Well, I guess we'll have to continue the match then, so I guess it'll just be the two of us then, so I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this on the replay. So here we go. Let's get the match started at the WrestleMania Arena. Here we go. The Battle of the Beards. Now, to go back to what I was trying to get to last stream before it crapped out on me, was who do you think is going to win? And already distracted by Brock Lesnar? I mean, what's Brock Lesnar doing here? And in the meantime, wait a minute! Brock! F5! F5 onto Daniel Bryan, and the referee didn't see any of it. Not that it would have mattered. 1, 2. No! Yeah, it's the final part of the tournament. It's the finale. And Daniel Bryan almost got screwed by Brock Lesnar, who came out from out of nowhere. I mean, of course, Chuck Norris is going to take advantage of this, and now he gets a bat. Oh, almost hit him there. Now, Daniel Bryan has the bat. But then Norris takes it back and gets beaten to the punch there. A spinning neckbreaker onto Chuck Norris, but I don't know where Brock Lesnar came from. I mean, he must have came from out of the crowd, because I mean, he came in and he F5'd Daniel Bryan. Nice backflip, ducks the clothesline, and a running elbow. Oh, but Chuck Norris counters with the Hurricane Rana, though. A kick to the leg, and then a running kick. Now he picks up Daniel Bryan. And now, wait, what's he doing here? Oh no, come on, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, then gives him the Dupa kick. A kick right to the Dupa. And the Chuck Norris kick, which is that super kick that he just did. The Chuck Norris kick. 1, 2, 3. No! And Chuck Norris is in disbelief, because not very many guys can kick out of the Chuck Norris kick. And Daniel Bryan just did it. I mean, he's already kicked out of the F5 by Brock Lesnar. But, well, okay, I just messaged Elfie too. Well, like I said, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it very much, Elfie. Or not Elfie, sorry, Shulky. I'm so bad. But you didn't have to message Elfie, though. That's what I meant to say, sorry. But thank you. I'm terrible, if you couldn't tell. Although Daniel Bryan is in terrible shape. I mean, his face is now a crimson mask. But thrown back in the ring is Daniel Bryan. And Norris goes right after him, picks him up. Nope. Reverse DDT. I mean, Daniel Bryan has got to do something. He's got to put the hurt on Chuck Norris as quick as possible. What the hell was he doing? He was just shaking a leg there. Don't get our names mixed up, lol. Yeah, I'm terrible, in case you didn't. Nah, that was my fault there, to be honest with you. Wait a minute! Now goes for the yes lock. Don't tell me he's going to win with the yes lock after everything. Wow! What the hell? After everything that Daniel Bryan has gone through. First there you see the F5 from Brock Lesnar. It's fine. Oh, not a problem. But there you saw Brock Lesnar. He tried to take out Daniel Bryan with the F5 and cost him the match. He goes for the 1, he goes for the 2, but not for 3. And there you saw the Chuck Norris kick, which is that super kick like I mentioned before, and that busted him open. Yeah, what the hell is right? I mean, he gets hit with that, but then after everything that happens after that, he then goes for the yes lock, and Chuck Norris tapped out. But it just goes to show, that Daniel Bryan is the greatest of all time, of our time. I mean, people called him the GOAT face, but he is simply the greatest of all time, and he proved it. I mean, first he beat Iron Smasher, then he beat the Big Show. Yeah, that ref must be a ghost. But then he beat perhaps maybe the greatest of all time, in any time, Chuck Norris. I don't know how he did it, but it just goes to show that Daniel Bryan is the man. So that means that Chuck Norris is the runner-up, and he'll be going to take on the United States title, for the United States Championship, I should say, excuse me. And Daniel Bryan is going to challenge for the WWE title at the Elimination Chamber. So now we have set the record straight, and Daniel Bryan, in all 3 rounds, beat his opponents with the yes lock. But it just goes to show Daniel Bryan is the man. But does anybody else have anything to say about that? Because I'm out of words here. I really don't have any words here. But we're only going to do 2 bonus matches unless people... You don't? Not a problem. Not that you had to, but I was just wondering, though. Well, I think I could do 2 matches unless people start showing up again, but... Yeah, it is a winning move. So, let's do a match with our good friend, Shulky. May as well get a match with her. And she can be accompanied by... Wait, where is she? Susie the Elf. And then, let's see, let's find an opponent for her. How about the Great Lita? Why not Lita? So let's get her and then Trish Stratus as her manager. So and let's go and let's see, where is she? For some reason I didn't set it there. Oh, my mom's favorite. Oh, really? I didn't know. Alright, well, let's go to the Digital Wrestling Syndicate arena. Why not? But I never would have guessed that. But here we go. Yeah, my mom loves Lita. I'm pretty sure she loved her when Lita came back in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. And speaking of which, I really hope that 2K19 features the Women's Royal Rumble. In other words, you can put women in a Royal Rumble match. I would love to see that. Among other ones like War Games and the I Quit matches and the ambulance match. And let's see, she pooped her noodles. Oh wow! So I take it she had to clean up after herself, so to speak. But I could see that happening though. I think really the person that I went crazy the most over was what was her name? What was it? I think the person that I went the most crazy over was Molly Holly. Because, you know, Molly Holly had that soccer mom haircut. And speaking of a mom, for the longest time, my co-governess of the Nether regions in HWA Hooligans Wrestling Association, which is ran by our good friend Uncommitted Hooligan. And, of course, the hostess of Wrestling Survivor, Wrestling Mama. And then, of course, we have the LTD master himself, Blaze McCoy, Blaze Radio. And it's great to see you two. And you're just in time to see Shulky go one-on-one in a dream match against Lita. Heh 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 heh. Yes, I am here. Heh heh. Thanks, TJ. Love ya. Aww. Shulky for the win. Now, I may as well mention while Lita's doing her thing, that Susie the Elfie, recently she won the NXT Women's Championship, so she's a champion. And Shulky now going after the redhead. And a Hurricane Rana onto Shulky to start the matchup. And then just elbowing the head of Shulky, but I think Shulky has a bit of a hard head. Literally. Shulky for not to get her butt kicked. Yeah. Oh yeah, you would say that. Went for a clothesline, but then an enziguri right to Shulky. I mean, of course, you know, Lita is a legend, so she would know how to handle a slightly bigger woman, and one that is a bit stronger than her. Rage, mama. That's what I hear all the time. And finally, an uppercut onto Lita to take her down. But it was a great first two shows that HWA did, and a great return show that that Wrestling Mama did for Wrestling Survivor, and a body splash right to the bosom of Lita, and welcome back Chris Clark. And and a huge punch right to the face of Lita, which is probably not going to make Shulky's mom happy, but that would. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she loves these two ladies equally, if not Shulky a little bit more. Yeah, these are bonus matches now. In case you missed it, Daniel Bryan against the Big Show and Chuck Norris in the semifinals and the finals respectively managed to win the tournament. All by using the yes lock. So that's the only thing you've missed so far. And a punch right off the apron. And the count has started. And now Lita waiting for Shulky to get up, though. And a moonsault right to Shulky. Big move on to Shulky there. Then a leg drop. Then we have Super Beast. I don't know if it's the same guy, but nice to see you. A family reunion. Well, we still have one match left to go. In part because, well, we'll get back to that in a moment. But right now, let's get back to this match here. Try to reel you guys in here. A Samoan drop onto Lita. That's funny. Oh, your other account. Awesome. And Shulky's just going to stare with with lovely eyes. High noon. Oh, went for an uppercut but missed. And a pinfall with a power bomb with a pinfall, I should say, excuse me. Now goes to the top rope. A moonsault with a pinfall. 1, 2. Well, you're not going to fight Rage tonight because, well, don't forget you have to defend the titles. The tag team titles, that is. Alongside Omar Wolf. And a double axe handle. Although, if Omar Wolf and, well, actually, you're here, but I don't know where Rick and JT are. Your mom, Blaze? Oh, that has got to... Blaze, are you going to take him like that? And while that's happening, Shoki sets up for a powerbomb, crucifix style, and he's got him. I'll tell you one thing, if either JT or Rick doesn't show up, I should say, excuse me. If Rick or JT don't show up, I can always just give them their championship match at a later time. In which case, I will give Chris Clark his chance to go up against Rage, so why not? And went for a spear, but countered by Lita. Calling someone a jobber. And twist of fate onto Shoki. Is that enough to win? 1, 2, 3, and it is. And like I mentioned before, Lita is a legend. She would know how to handle women that are bigger, stronger than her. I mean, she did everything she could to put away Shoki, but it took a moonsault, which was not quite enough, but then the twist of fate was. And Shoki was down for the count. And Shoki with a 4-9 record, I take it she's not happy, and I wouldn't be happy with that if it was me, but I mean, against a legend, it doesn't surprise me one bit that Lita would win. So big win for Lita. And I guess we'll have to save that championship match, that tag team championship match, for another time, since JT Price or Rick XDN isn't here, so we'll have to save that for another time. So that means that Rage and Chris Clark will have their match. Yeah, it feels like my AI has been acting weird. True. We'll have to see how Shoki will have to fix herself. I don't know. Let's see. So, Chris Clark, Frozen Rage, what kind of match do you guys want to have with each other? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Eric Rowan, Jimmy Uso. I mean, I'm just waiting for Chris Clark or Frozen to come up with a match type that you guys want to have. Ooh, a backstage brawl. That's interesting. How about it, Rage? Yeah, that could be true, Shogi. It could be. But so far we have a backstage brawl. Gonna wait for another 20 seconds here. If nothing happens, then that's what we'll have. Yeah, that is a good question. Where is Rage? Well, I guess it's going to be a backstage brawl then. So that's what we'll have. I mean, it took 10 months to do it. Could be. Alright, so Chris Clark against Frozen Rage. Okay. Alright then, we'll see. Chris Clark and Frozen Rage, and I think we might have enough time to do Jimmy Uso and Eric Rowan as an extra match, so we'll do that. Alright, well, good luck to you guys. But you could see the Frozen in one side, and then you could see the Rage in the other. Yeah, just... You gotta believe in yourself, Shulky. You have to believe that you will come back from this. But you can do it. You can do it. So it looks like they're gonna have a talk. And then Chris just pushes him down and then just gets a clothesline. And now it looks like Frozen is just going to beat the bejesus out of Chris Clark. And it looks like Finn Balor is talking in the background. And a butterfly stomach breaker, or a gut buster, I should say. Oh, wow, what a move by Frozen Rage. Oh, wow, what a nice Hurricane Rana onto Frozen Rage by Chris Clark. What were you thinking? Oh, but now going for a neck twist, a head crank, or I should say, onto Frozen Rage. Well, now thrown into the locker room. What is everyone's deal with wanting to fight me? I don't know. It's I guess I guess they think you're a bully or something. I don't know. Oh, it rammed into the lockers. Oh, there's a table there. I didn't see that. And oh my God! Breaking the table with Frozen Rage's lower half of his body there. Technically, I didn't agree to this match. Just saying. Well, you didn't say anything. I was waiting for you to say something, but you didn't say anything fast enough. But Chris gets thrown out of the locker room. But Frozen Rage ends up getting thrown out. I mean, right now, Chris. No, wait. Countered. I did work all day. I do need to eat. You know, I'm not totally inhuman. Well, yeah, that's true. It's just I was kind of waiting for you, but I didn't know what you were doing, so if I'd have known that you were going to eat, I would have waited a little bit longer, but I guess that's on me, though. And 2 consecutive backbreakers, then ramming the arm of Frozen Rage. And, well, I'm not sure what Chris was going to do, but he didn't get it. And a CKO. Oh, but that was not enough to knock him out, though. It's all good, but seriously, no more freaking challenges. Oh, whoa. Nice, I forgot what it's called. It was called the bookend a la Booker T. But I'm not sure what Frozen Rage calls that. Well, he went for an elbow drop, but he missed. And we have Victor Moreau. Nice to meet you. Or nice to see you, I should say. Sorry. Oh, now snapping the leg of Frozen Rage, which is a good idea to do against a very big man. On a couple of punches, and now just doing the shuffle. Oh, and he punches him, and that not only busted him open, that knocked him out. Wow. Chris Clark is on a roll, folks. I had no idea that Chris Clark had it in him to knock out Frozen Rage, but you know what? It just goes to show the level of competition is growing. But a big win by Chris Clark. So I'm not sure if what's his name? Where is he? Where is he? Super Beast is still here, but if he is, I can do that match between let's see, is it Jay? Oh, Jimmy Uso. Okay. And Eric Rowan. Let's get Eric. Where is he? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, Jimmy and Jay. Awesome. And perfect. SmackDown Live. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Okay, here we go. So, unless anything else happens, this will be the final match of the night. And anyway, I do want to thank you guys for coming over, as well as those who came before and had to leave either because of time constraints or whatever. But I do want to thank She-Hulk Chick, aka Gamer of Time, who stuck by me for the entire stream. So big thank you to her. Same thing with Blade Charge, Rage, and Chris Clark, among others. Yep, it's the match that you wanted. As we are live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And introducing first. No, not a problem. Awesome. From parts unknown, standing at 6'7", weighing in at 310 pounds. I mean, here's a guy that is a super heavyweight in his book, or in my book, I should say. The man in sheep's clothing. Admires Rage's mohawk. Yeah, Rage has an awesome mohawk, there's no doubt about that. And there you see that crazed look on his eye. And believe me, I certainly wouldn't want to make this guy mad. Without question. As he is escorted to the ring by Luke Harper. So he and Rowan and Luke, they make the Bludgeon Brothers. And as I understand, they are the tag team champions. But now we have two brothers who have just been running the SmackDown Penitentiary, as they call it, being escorted to the ring by Jey Uso from San Francisco, California at 240 pounds. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, 250 pounds. My bad. He is Jimmy Uso. And there you see the twins doing their thing. And this is the match that Beast Super has waited for, and I hope this turns out pretty well. And I hope you enjoy it, Beast Super. But here we go. Match underway. Throw it over the top rope is Rowan, I should say, sorry. And a military press slam on Jimmy Uso. I almost called him Jay, but it's always easy to confuse those two, the Uso brothers. An arm wringer and a leg drop onto the left arm of Jimmy Uso. Oh, elbow right to the top of the head of Rowan. Then a DDT onto Rowan. I mean, even though Rowan is the much bigger man of the two, I'll tell you one thing, Jimmy does not have to back up and doesn't have to take a backseat to anybody. I mean, he's big and strong enough to take him on. It's just that, you know, Jimmy would much rather prefer to use his speed to take down Rowan. And Rowan is just going to use that power to his advantage and just going to choke out Jimmy. Now goes for the cover. One. Of course, if you're Rowan, you don't want to match speed with Jimmy Uso. It's just not going to work. And again, ramming his head onto the canvas as if to give him a concussion or something. Very nice counter, though, by Jimmy Uso. And, whoa, nice super hip toss to a very big man. And a chair just got passed into the ring by Jey Uso. But a neck breaker. Then a neck snap, shades of Mr. Perfect, and a pinfall. One. No. I mean, Jimmy is doing the smart thing. He's staying on him. Oh, now going for a sit-down move onto the back. And a DDT, and the referee finally takes out the chair, which was really never needed to be in the ring in the first place. Oh, then that super back kick. And Jimmy's celebrating, but he better stay on Rowan. And welcome to the CP43. Nice to see you. Then a back elbow. Nice counter. And another DDT. Uh-oh. We could be going for the splash. And he got the splash on Rowan. Pinfall and a cover. 1, 2, 3, and that was enough to put him down. Tell you one thing, as big and powerful as Rowan is, once you get him on his back, and once you hit that anything from off the top rope, you might have a chance against him. And you know, I mean, Jimmy, he kept up the attack on Rowan and didn't let up though, and that's what you have to do against a really big guy, is just hit him fast, hit him hard. And once you get him down, you have to find a way to keep him down, and that was a good way to do that. with that splash a la Superfly Snuka, although I wouldn't use Superfly Snuka all that much in referencing that move. But there you see it, the winner, Jey Uso. So congratulations to Jimmy on winning the last match, and I believe that should do it. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in, and I just want to say thank you to all the people I've already thanked, like Shulky and Blade Charge, Rage, Chris Clark, among other people. And, well, I was about to make the announcement of when the next show I'm going to be doing will be. So, the next show that we will be doing will be next week. And it will be on, let me see, look at the date. The 22nd of July. So, July 22nd will be the date of our next Super Show that we will be doing, and it will be Starcade 85. And while we will be going back in time, it won't be a recreation of the show as much as it is simply a trip back in time to see how I would have done it if I was booking the show. But that's what we have in store on July 22nd. I will be doing some other stuff, as well as doing other projects on that I'm doing, like such as the Gaming Odyssey, Much Games Guides, Insomania Game, as well as my own projects outside of 2K18. So stay tuned for July 22nd, because that will be the next time I will do a show. And again, it's based off of Starcade 85. And from all of us here, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22 signing off, saying goodbye. And take care of each other, stay safe, and be yourself. That's the best thing you can always do. Other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you around. Peace. Alright. Bye-bye.